Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the MS7 Morning Show. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the MS7 Morning Show. Good morning. Good evening, Sim. Good morning, Michael. Good morning, JJ. And good morning, Rasta TV. How's everyone?
What's up, everybody? How y'all
Uh,
doing this morning or evening?
Whatever time of day it is where you live at.
Right, right. Mm.
Give a few minutes for people to make it in here. We hope you've had a great evening last night. And we hope you're having a wonderful day as well. We hope you look forward to having a great weekend on this wonderful Friday or
Yep.
Friday. Finally, the weekend. And I'm so glad it's Friday. TGIF. Thank God
No,
it's Friday.
that's right. Friday.
Friday, Friday.
What's up, Clifford? How you doing?
Good morning, Clifford and Jazzy Jazz. Miss Big Winter Jazzy.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, good morning, Miss Octavia.
Good morning, Miss Octavia. How are you this morning? A couple of more minutes for some people to make it in here.
Uh, I have to
Hmm.
uninstall OBS.
Pardon
So
me?
I'm gonna have to uninstall OBS.
Yeah, I like your new icon. It's nice.
Yes,
I didn't
it
know what
was.
that symbol was originally.
It's the OBS. But it's forced upon me due to the recent update.
We could always do like this.
Oh, oh, really? Hey, gorgeous.
Hey, handsome.
Yeah, I show my face only a couple times, but
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I'm just kidding. Uh, yeah, they're still talking about this Google TV that it offers no glitz apps, only interface with a few caveats. So this Google TV is rolling out very soon.
Mm.
If anybody's interested in getting this Google TV that's coming out soon. Oh, I got the hiccups so bad this morning. Good morning, Latif.
Hey, what's up, Latif? How you doing? Clifford, you want to be alone? How's the morning show, y'all?
I just mainly have mine up because I'm back and forth with my daughter, and she's back and forth from here.
It's all good.
Yeah. And JJ, if you like to go ahead, put your channel out for your show because you'll be having a show today. And I'll put the link out if you'd like to come on. And I sent you the link actually this morning. So if you want to come on anytime you get ready and tell us about what you got going on today, because you have a show today at noon Central, 1 o'clock Eastern.
Yup. Yeah, I'm gonna post their Telegram group in our chat.
Yes, a Telegram as well. Hey, good morning, Matrix.
Hey, Matrix, how you
Matrix,
doing?
yes, Matrix makes most of our wonderful icons that we use. If you guys need an icon and you don't have an icon, his group is a group to go to. They make some of the best icons. I'm telling you.
Shout out to Matrix.
To Matrix and Iconics, they make
Hmm.
the best icons. I tell you. Because the majority of the icons that I use, including the one that Penn has in the chat, um, Iconics make. Actually, the one that Penn has is one of the ones the Matrix made. Tripper makes a
Appreciate
great
it.
Iconics too, and he's a part of
Yep.
Iconics as well. So, yeah, shout out to the group Iconics.
Yep. You shout out. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, good morning, Tripper Lou.
What's up, Troop? Hope you enjoyed your big day yesterday.
Yeah,
Appreciate you.
yeah, have a great day as well, Matrix.
Have a great day. For sure,
Mhm.
Matrix. You too. Be right back. Let me get some people up here. Appreciate it, Troop.
Mhm. Okay.
Mm.
Let me see. The OnePlus World, the OnePlus World mitigates for a chance to win. You get a chance to win the OnePlus 18 phone. It's a new phone that's coming out, or they upgraded to the OnePlus 8
Hmm.
that's coming out. Let me see, October the 14th.
Okay.
So yeah, the OnePlus is set to announce its 8 Plus. I mean, it's 18 phone on October the 14th. That confirms that we're due with a gamified experience. So yeah, that comes out on October the 14th. For those who is interested in that. Also, yesterday, wait a minute before let me see before I get into that. Okay, yesterday we talked about on Ken's show, we talked about the Sabrina because I know that you originally, I'm going to wait a little bit. Take that back. I'm going to backtrack. I'm going to wait a little bit before I get into Sabrina because we talked a very detailed about Sabrina on Ken's show yesterday.
Hmm.
Because originally we thought that you could not, we had found out originally, we had thought that you could not side load jailbreak it, but then we found out you could. And like I said yesterday morning, I called my local Walmart and they did not have it at my local Walmart. I don't know if anybody found out, and I forgot to call later on to find out that they have them at Walmart, but they were at Best Buys at the store. And I still didn't find out for sure that they have it at Target, but I should look up and see if they have it at Target. And you can, but according to online, they said they're available at Walmart, Target, Best Buy, and of course at the Google, at your Google online.
Okay.
hmm Also, Google Meets is getting into two new Zoom features. They're getting two new Zoom features. So, yes, that's exciting for people who use like Google Meets and like Zoom. Good morning, D.
What's up, D? How you
Good
doing?
morning, Mac Daddy.
Good morning, Mac
This
Daddy.
this is it should start rolling out in the next it should roll out next week.
I love Google Meets. It's like it huge, like huge quality jump from Hangouts for sure, in my opinion.
Oh, very much so. Yeah, as Mark was saying that they extended a 1 hour Google Meet, so that's good. Because I didn't
Mhm.
know that Google Meets had a 1 hour. I didn't know that they had a 1 hour time limit to have a Google Meet. So that's
Yeah,
good. I mean, that's great. I mean, they need to keep it where it's unlimited. 'Cause I like Google Meets a lot too.
yeah. I wasn't aware of the 1 hour limit, because I don't know where that came from, but it should be unlimited. But hey. I understand.
Right, right. Well, they're going to start gradually rolling out October the 8th. Won't be coming, they'll be coming to G Suite Basic, G Suite for Education, G Suite for Nonprofit customers instead of debugging them. G Suite Essentials, G Suite Enterprise. But yeah, they're going to combine. But the way they're talking about, they're going to add 2 Zoom features.
Hmm.
So, and it will be in our MS7 Telegram group. So everything I usually read, if you want to read more about it, you can always refer to our MS7 Telegram group because it will be posted in our MS7 Telegram group. I was about to say telephone group.
Telephone group.
Yeah.
Hey, join the telephone group, guys. It's
It's
lit.
early in the morning. I'm drinking my cappuccino.
Hmm.
They said USB-C headphones now work with stereo controllers with few limitations. This is kind of neat. It's got the little like the earphones we got, but it's stuck into your controller like a headphone set. It's a USB-C headset that now works with the Stadia controllers, I guess, for gaming.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Hey, good morning, Shelly Shell.
Good morning, Miss Shelley Shell. How are you doing this morning? Yeah, thank God it's Friday.
Yup, absolutely. So limited to March 2021. Hmm.
That's good. And hopefully, come March 2021, they extend it some more. Because March, you know what? March 2021 is going to come faster than we know it. If you think about it, because it's already October.
Yeah.
So that's just a second.
All right, I'll answer
Hold on
this
for a
question
second.
by
Okay.
Latif. Question. So this is from Latif. Question. I programmed a Fire Stick for someone. They said it's stuck on the network screen. Does anyone know what the problem may be? It worked fine for me while programming. Uh, I'm gonna be honest with you, Latif. I haven't really been messing with the Fire Sticks as of late. I had a buddy of mine that called me, and his Wi-Fi keeps dropping on the 4K stick, and he's just been telling me he's just so annoying, and he doesn't want to get the adapter that you buy where you hardwire it. It's a mess. I really can't speak on the stick as of late, so it sucks. Plus, I think it's been like a month or so since I last programmed mine, but I had to do it for a client, really. Hey, what's up, Lenore? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hey, 18 watching. Smash
Okay.
the thumbs up.
Question: the program someone's Fire Stick is stuck on the network screen. Um, stuck on a network screen. Have you tried to factory reset your stick? And the Fire Stick.
Yeah, because while you was going, Sharon, I was telling Latif that a buddy of mine had called me about his 4K stick messing up, and no amount of factory resets was doing it. It was like
It kept
imagine
getting.
imagine like a infinite loop of an issue going on.
Did you redo your router? Did you plug your router? Redo your router? Let me see.
Yeah, I would try. Yeah, I would try. Oh, said it was brand new. Hey, well,
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Reboot
with the
your
router.
router.
Yeah,
Yeah,
try
see if
that.
yours is in your settings of your router. I mean, first try to, try your router. Try a different, if it's on that network, if it's on like the 5, change it to the 2, you know? Um,
Oh, Sharon. Teep said, yeah, she tried all that.
and
See what?
maybe a defective stick. I don't know.
Yeah.
Take the stick back.
Hey, it's
Take
time
it
to get a
away,
new stick.
Triple E.
What's up, True?
I mean, that could be possibly what it could be. It could be a defective stick.
And sometimes that's the case, guys. Like you just you just gotta take the L and hey.
I've had to take a fire stick back. I've tried everything with the stick before, and the stick was actually defective. I've even called Amazon, and they've walked me through it. It was nothing I could do with that fire stick.
Mm.
So even with that, you know, let me see what Donald. Good morning, Donald.
Hey, what's up, Donald? Most super fast.
Yeah, that's why I said you may have to change your settings. If it's on 2.4, change it to 5 gig. That's what yeah, I just said that. Yeah, it might be what network is on. You may have to go on your settings and change the network. Maybe it's too many people on that same thing, you know?
And also, like Latif mentioned, if she tried all that, and nothing still is working, then hey, either troubleshoot some more if you can, research, or just take the L and then try to get another device.
My sister-in-law, we had a device. She had one fire stick that kept getting kicked off the network. All the other
Hmm.
fire sticks in the house did not have a problem. It just kept getting that same one. We kept having to reboot the thing, and I was like, you know what? This doesn't make any sense. Why have to reboot your whole router off for one fire stick? And it make it so bad. It was the one that was right beside her router, the one in the living room, the one in
Hmm.
the attic, the one in the basement, the ones in the bedroom. It wasn't happening to none of them. It was just the one that was right beside the router. I said, you know what? It's this fire stick. Take this back to Amazon. She's like, it can't be this one. This is the newest one. I just got this one 2 months ago for my birthday. I was like, I'm telling you, it's this stick. It's something wrong with the stick. This is the only one that keeps getting knocked off the network. We've tried everything with this stick. I've even factory reset. I've tried everything. Take this thing back. It was the stick was defective, and
Yep.
sometimes the stick is just defective. It could be the plug, the adapter. Yeah, it could be any of
Yep.
that. And is that the only stick she has, Latif? Also, is that the only one in the house is doing that? That's another thing to look at. Is that the only one? Is that the only fire stick she has?
Try maybe a friends. You can see it pretty close.
Because everyone is not perfect.
Yeah, that's true. Octavia said happened to my cousin, and that was problem defective. Yep.
Hmm.
So hey, sometimes it be like that.
Yeah, factory reset. I've did that before. Factory reset it still would not do right.
Yep.
That one that was at my sister-in-law's, and she had just had it barely 2 months. I said, take this thing back. You got the warranty. Send it back to Amazon. It's the only one where she could send it back and they will replace it, especially if she got it from Amazon. But it works for you. Well, oh yeah, that's the only one. Okay.
Nope. I have no problems.
Mm, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, like it's one of those things where you just gotta go through like trial and error. But eventually, if you get frustrated, you gotta just buckle down and stand in the back or look into other alternatives. That's just how the game goes these days. What's up, paper? How you doing, man?
Hey, paper. I'll put the thing in the chat. I sent you the link, but I'll send the link in the chat if you want to get on.
He said, but while you're waiting on my appearance, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Absolutely.
Yes. Yep. Like Donald said, just send it back. I mean, you could always get one that works for everyone, but you know that's up to you, Latif.
hmm Sometimes
I sent
routers
stuff
are
back to Best Buy, to Amazon. I'll take back stuff in a heartbeat.
broken.
I'll keep up with my warranty. Shoot, I'll take it back in a heartbeat. It doesn't hurt me at all. My money was green when I bought it, and it's green when I exchange it. I don't care.
I guess I've been a little bit lucky. I haven't had to take any of my streaming devices back.
Some routers and modems need firmware or software updates. Yeah, you're right, Donald. Yeah, and how long has she had the modem too? That's another thing. Has she had it a while? Is it time for an update? On my way to the PC. Okay, paper. Yeah. So yep, that's that.
Hmm.
Let me see. Let's see if this is anything I missed. Go back to surroundings.
You said, I don't know that. Might be, yeah, Best Buy had bad fire this often. Trust Amazon more. Yeah, it's situational per person.
Mm-hmm. 1 second. Let me see. Scroll down. It was a scroll over. I don't know. Yeah, well, you know that anybody can get a bad batch. You never know when it's being made at the factory. I
Yeah,
mean, you know what I'm saying? Anybody. I mean, that's anything, any product. You never know when it's
yeah,
being shipped. It could be in the packaging. It could be, you know, the way it's handled. I mean, that's the reason why when you go to Best Buy, you get stuff that's open box because it could be damaged in the box. Anything. It's not necessarily Amazon's fault. It's not necessarily Best Buy's fault. You know, it just may have got damaged on the on the way of being shipped.
right.
So that's why you exercise your right for a warranty and you can exchange, and they usually honor, you having to exchange and stuff because it's really at the end of the day, it's no big deal. They honor it and life goes on. Blah blah blah.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, yep. Okay. Other news. Analysts, Disney Plus is on track to reach 155 million subscribers by 2024.
Hmm.
You believe that? I believe it because there's a lot of people that love Disney.
Yep.
So I believe that Disney is very much on its way to reaching that goal. I mean, I've subscribed to Disney Plus, but more so for my daughter because she's in that age range. She's 8 and she loves her Disney. So that's one reason why I subscribe to Disney Plus. Other than that, I don't. I may or may not have this Disney Plus. Good morning, Miss Andaria. How are you this morning?
Good morning, Miss Undera. Hope all is well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, naturally, I was more of a Disney fan when I was a child, but they got some cool stuff on the app. I checked it out.
Yeah. Good morning, Paper Plate.
What's up, paper?
Oh, he probably did his mic. Plex introduced a sugar rates category for October movies. And I guess these are scary movies that's coming out in October, like Scream 4, The Voices, Hob and Gunshots, Teeth, John Dies at the End, Better Watch Out, Dead Snow, Red Dead, Dance of the Dead, and it's a whole long list of movies. But anyway, basically, Plex is coming out with their scary movie section as well, like all the other apps. Like, what did we talk yesterday about? Was it Halloween?
Yeah, Halloween. Yeah.
Halloween. So yeah, Plex is coming out with their scary section, um, like Netflix and Hulu.
Hmm.
Good morning. Sorry about that.
Scary section.
Had some audio, was having audio difficulties there when I first got in, so sorry about
It's
that.
all good.
No, nothing to be sorry about.
Good morning, everybody.
Good
Good morning.
morning.
Guess I'll build up. Well, I got a already quite extensive horror section, but build up some more.
Why not? You never cleared up enough, huh? Morning, Urban Kings.
What's up, Urban?
This is sign up for YouTube and get new Chromecast for free. Hmm. So if you sign up for YouTube TV, you can get up. Let me click on that and see. Okay. Sign up for YouTube TV and get a Chromecast free limited time offer. So this week, get a Chromecast TV this week um, for okay. That's interesting. Okay, Chromecast with Google TV this week already offered up with a deal. For a limited time, you can sign up for YouTube TV and get a Chromecast with Google TV. So for the first payment of $64.99, a month of YouTube TV with the Chromecast valued at $49.99. Make sure you read the
Hmm.
fine print. You also don't forget about the offer that you can get if you buy your Chromecast. You could also get Netflix for 6 months for $89.99. So those are two different offers. So you can either sign up for, and I don't know how long, because it doesn't say how long that they want you to keep on this article. It doesn't say how long they want you to keep YouTube TV. But if you sign up for YouTube TV and you make your first payment of $64.99, you will get a free Chromecast, which is the value $49.99 if you sign up for the YouTube TV. So maybe you just have to pay the first month because that's what it's saying in this article. Or you can go ahead and pay the $89.99 and you can get 6 months of free Netflix and get a free Chromecast. So those are two offers that
And on that Google Chrome, I'll apologize for the misinformation from yesterday on that link.
oh,
Yeah.
don't worry about that. We did a whole show on it yesterday.
Yeah. So.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna share my screen and we're gonna talk about it.
Okay.
All right.
We'll do a recap a little bit on it. Just trying to wait for some more people to come, and then I seen you were coming, so I said, "Oh, I'll just wait till you come." Let me go back through here and see before I share my screen. I'm gonna come back through and see if I missed any questions or anything real quick. 1 second.
What's up, 619 Grunt Streams? How y'all
Morning,
doing?
Grunt Streams. 619. Or any comments? Let me see. Daria said something. Yeah, I have two Chromecast.
I just pay for the Chromecast or the side load. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna check it out, and and I'm gonna definitely consider it for family, as far as the holiday gifts, and because I'm pretty comfortable with my setup that I already have, so I'll
When
definitely
you
be
pick up
picking
on
up
first,
more.
can I be right back?
Team
Mhm.
Green, baby, Team Green.
Yeah, yeah, Team Green. So the shield, look, this is the shield, and it works.
Good morning, Maud.
What's up, Mod? Miss Ardarius, Sharon said she'll be back, so we gotta take over.
Peanut butter in the house.
I still want to get it on me in both third and fire. Okay. Yeah.
I know. I don't know if anybody actually saw it or not, but not really anything to do with the Fire Sticks or anything like that. But they're having a special on the third gen dots, 2 of them for $39 on Amazon.
Hmm.
If anyone's interested in getting a dot, now would be a good time.
Hey, good morning, Richard. How you doing?
I almost thought about getting a couple of them just for like you were just saying, just for gifts,
Yeah. Hey, but that new show looks nice.
Oh yeah, now that'll be here with me, not a gift.
Hey, I feel,
Yeah.
hey, what's up, Ultimate? Yo, what's up, Ultimate Streams?
Good morning, Richard. Good morning, Ultimate.
Yo, be like, that's staying here with me. That would not be a gift.
Yep.
Hey, I feel you on that, bro. I don't blame you on that one.
Yeah.
Because when I looked at it, I was like, whoa, what?
Yeah.
Yo.
When I saw the picture of it, I was like, that almost looks like a large dot on the underneath of it. Why would they make it like extend like that? And that was what I was wondering. And then I heard about it moving around. I was like, no.
Oh man.
And the same price as the generation before it. Hey.
Hey Sharon, I'm not sure if she knows she's muted or not.
Yeah.
But we'll just tell her when she get back. What's up, Mod?
Morning.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Just scrolling through Facebook and taking in all the political crap on it this morning.
Mod, I had to quit Facebook because that was one of the reasons. That was one of the reasons.
Well, yeah, our leader is with COVID right now, so we'll be praying for our leader.
I felt sarcasm.
No, it's no sarcasm. It's no sarcasm because it's no sarcasm at all with that because no matter who it is, I don't want to see nobody with COVID. I don't care who they are.
Yeah.
No, so there's no sarcasm in that at all. Okay. I don't want to see nobody with COVID.
I tell you what, I'm going to share my my first Facebook post in who knows how many months.
Morning, Brooklyn.
With the live show this morning.
Okay.
And I mean, I'm going to say up front, this is my view, not the view of anybody else on the panel. Although some may share it, I don't know. Everybody knows me. I usually don't talk much on the political side and all this and that. It's not really anything political, but Everybody's going back and forth right now about which candidate failed in the presidential debate. And my personal view is neither. The fact that we're at this point in this position with these candidates is our own fault. Neither's failed us or the nation. We have failed each other. We're sitting here in a nation where racism and violence are part of the culture, where the human condition has been conditioned, where morals that should reflect decency to all, but as our norm and pop culture do not, where the large percentage of the population do not do as needs done to stand together, but does as they need to do in order to do as little as possible outside of what pleases themselves. It's not about race. It's not about religion or even a way of life. It's about the freedom to choose while accepting moral responsibility to choose wisely for both you and others in a way that is not politically correct, but morally correct. Not about morals based on a religion or ideology, but morals based on humanity as a whole. And that's my view of it. A little bit of seriousness this morning. And it goes quiet.
Well, my bad, man. You wanted to stay muted.
That's just my view. So, like I said, it's not political. It wasn't a political view.
It's all good, man. 30 in here. Smack the thumbs up, y'all. Awkward. Hey, look, Grunt. Look, we was muted because Mod was speaking. Okay. Paper
like,
and share.
hey.
Yeah,
Hey.
we usually mute when someone else is talking, so we won't interrupt.
Hey, yo, if y'all thought that was awkward, there's been plenty of other awkward moments on the show too, in past episodes. So trust me, that wasn't the only awkward moment. Trust me on that. Paper can vouch for me on that one too.
Hey, there's been plenty of awkward moments that ended in whoa.
Whoa.
I know. No, and what you said, I know you said those are your views, but and everybody, this is America. Everyone has a right to their opinion on how they feel on everything. We are it's still in America, and what I said earlier is I don't feel anything bad on anybody. I don't care what side of the political pole you're on or whatever. I never wish anything bad on anybody. And I do hope that, our leader and his wife do get better. I do pray for recovery for both of them because I don't want to see anybody in that position, no matter what side of the political board they're on,
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I hope that the only thing is, I hope this is an eye opener for him and that he does start practicing social distancing and does wear a mask after this. That's the only thing.
Yeah. The only thing I'll say on it is that I just hope he just takes it seriously and hope this it be more of a lesson to him. But I don't wish nothing bad on anyone. But for him, since he's been going on this campaign and he's been saying these nonsensical things, this should be a lesson, harsh lesson, but a lesson nonetheless. That's it. Be nice if we could mute mics at debates.
Oh, they're actually talking about doing a mic.
I know they really should.
They're talking about doing that at the next debate.
Okay.
The only problem is they'd both be muted all the time.
Jeez. So, hey, Brooklyn, hey, wishing you speedy recovery, man. Thanks for checking
thoughts
in.
and prayers are with you, Brooklyn. Right, as you get well, just work on trying to get well one day at a time. You're definitely in our prayers.
What's up, Sam?
Yes. So okay, can one of you take over pretty? I'll be right back.
All
I'll
right,
sit with
no
my daughter.
problem.
Okay.
Preferably one of you two. You don't want me taking over this morning.
hey, look, hey, Bob is here, y'all. So if y'all enjoy the discussion we had yesterday morning, ask some questions in here. Mine is here.
I'm actually sitting here setting up a PC at the moment.
See, so see, we can have a whole lot of You know what? How about this? What's your thoughts on Raid mod?
I haven't messed with it. I've looked into it a little bit, but I haven't messed with it. It's I'm a fan of using online backup anymore.
Okay.
Mainly because, and the main reason is because, oh well, yeah. If you have local RAID or in any measure set up, it can be a quick recovery. But we're not in an enterprise situation. We're not at work. We're at home.
Right.
So that putting that money, extra money on that speedy recovery, not a fan of it for home. If you've got it backed up online, it's easy to recover. It just takes a little bit longer to resync it. So no big deal. Now, there does come a point to where over time, the local RAID setup for backup would be cheaper. So it's just looking at both to see what fits for you. Does it make more sense for you to spend, 15, $20 a month, something like that, depending on what you need for an online solution for your backup? Or does it make more sense for you to drop the money periodically on a setup at the house? And I do say periodically because it's technology and it does not last forever. Hard will fail, motherboards will fail, stuff like that. So those local backups can go down, and you'd have to recover from that, and then purchase additional equipment. Then, so it's really just depends on how it fits your situation.
But it's set on the box, it would keep it forever.
Forever's only as long as the item will last. But I mean, so and let's face it, online storage, a little bit a month, that's a lot easier for most people than it is to build a solution for their house. So it just, like I said, it depends on what works for you, what fits your budget. Just like when you're cutting the cord, it's finding what fits your budget. Cutting the cord doesn't mean you're going completely free. Cutting the cord means you're cutting the cord to the cable company, to the satellite companies, and you're going with an online solution. Is it really cord cutting because you have to have a cord for the internet? Yeah, that's debatable. But you're going to an online streaming solution doesn't necessarily mean cost free for everybody. Some people, my wife, she prefers using Netflix and all. She's getting more used to Plex. She used Kodi for a long time. We tried Sling, didn't like it. She just didn't like the interface, the way it worked.
Ew, me either.
We've tried a lot of different things. We do have Hulu. We don't pay for it. It's bundled with our cell phone company, and it's a perk. So we don't even pay the cell phone company for it. Netflix, that's a family account. So we have almost nothing in it. Then of course we have the Plex and some other items. So, again, it's what works for you, what you enjoy, and what fits your budget. And in Marcos's case, that means 100% free because that's what fits is.
But
What?
but
Wait, Marcos is here? What's up?
Yeah, yeah,
What's
yeah.
up?
Dang, rose up. Rose up. Dang, that was quick.
Oh, well, that's why I said his name.
Brooklyn. Yesterday, it was a great discussion on what Mod has shown on the fractal design node, and we was going over how it could run as a NAS or all-in-one HTPC. And
Mm-hmm.
take a look at it. It was solid because as far as local storages and you're trying to get the best bang for your buck, and that's that's a nice alternative.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because like I
it's
said,
pretty
you'd
nice.
spend a few hundred more than you would on a NAS, but it's the expandability you would have down the road with it too. Okay, you spend a few hundred more, but you start with just a small solid state drive for your OS drive, and then like a 2 terabyte or whatever you want to start with for your storage drive. You can expand it up to 10 drives, or as that one crazy guy did, up to 13.
Wait. Brooklyn. Well, yes. Well, we was talking about seed boxes. If that's what you're referring to. About the FTP and all that.
Yeah, we even hit on that the other day.
Yeah.
I can't remember if that was the same day or not.
Yeah, I think that was the same. Yeah, I think that was yesterday. We mentioned seed boxes. Yeah, so Brooklyn, check the last
Yeah, because
episode.
we did mention seed boxes yesterday because we were talking about the
That's how it started out, wasn't it?
Yesterday was a techie type of life.
Yeah, that's how it started out, wasn't it? I asked you Penn, about your FTP experience with Ultra Seed Box.
Which was decent. It wasn't the best.
Yeah, and then we just kind of spiraled from there into building your own NAS.
Yeah. Brooklyn said about that fractal node, just is it energy efficient? Because he's all about saving energy.
It can be because you can set the hardware up, for put your own fan controller in it. One thing I did pick up was not use the built-in fan controller. Put your own in it. Leave that one unhooked.
Mm-hmm.
And then that way, the speed on the fans are going to be controlled. As far as the drives, if you set up your power saving effectively in Windows and in the BIOS as well, you can save electricity there. I mean, let's face it, if you're going to be building a NAS, it's hard to get a whole lot of efficiency out of it as far as saving electric. Unless you do a solar panel setup for it, with batteries.
I read on Reddit a guy that was playing around with that idea too. Solar panel.
Wow. Back.
Welcome back.
But
Thank you.
I mean, running a solar panel for powering a NOS or a big server system in your house or whatever. I mean, isn't that kind of like drinking Diet Coke and eating 3 Big Macs?
Exactly. What good does that do?
I mean, I'm just asking. I'm not. I mean,
well, it depends, because if you're able to effectively run it solely from that battery system and the solar panels, then it wouldn't be using any electricity at all in the house.
Yeah.
However, you'd be looking at probably a good chunk because of the battery setup that would need to be for that.
Right, to run all that. I mean, you're going to be in.
I mean, at that point, you might as well look at a whole home upgrade.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking too. I mean, to run a complete server system and I mean, I think you would have a lot of money and
So that's the reason why.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, and unfortunately, solar isn't cost effective yet. because most of the setups to where you are self sufficient and 100% off the grid for it, you're looking at about it costs about as much as your house.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, you know,
In West Virginia, that means about double the price.
Yeah.
Of your house.
right? Yeah.
So I mean, it's just not cost effective yet.
I mean, but
Nope.
you know, in West Virginia, you see some crazy stuff too. You know, I mean,
Oh yeah. And wind, there's a lot of people against wind power because of at the big wind farms, it causes a lot of deaths as far as for birds and all flying into the turbines.
yeah.
So there's debates on all of it, and then none of it's cost effective really. I think even on a mid-level turbine, you're still looking at over 20 grand. And to get the money back out of it, you're looking at 15, 20 years versus, what it saves you in electric. That's what I've noticed about solar too. It's even farther out there. I mean, most off the grid type setups, you're looking at it taking most of your life just to pay them back as far as the amount it saves you. I know a lot of people say, well, if you're completely off the grid, you don't have that electric bill a month. And if you're in an area where that electric bill is like 200 and something a month, it adds up quick. And yeah, it does. But when you're talking about a $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 setup, it takes more than a few years to make that much back.
Okay, let me see this comment from Brooke. He said, I run into a lot of problems with PC driven as.
Well, see that's why you're thinking about it wrong too. You don't have to run. Well, I mean, there's NAS software where you can install it, and it's not a PC at all. It's NAS, but if you get Windows and everything set up correctly for it, it shouldn't be any of a problem. And I say that because I deal with servers all day long. I deal with working IT for a living and have for well over 20 years, closer to 30. And I've had file servers at home in the past, which basically that's what you're building, not a NAS, but a file server. And it's just getting it all set up correctly. YouTube's a great resource for it. I've seen a lot of videos in the past on there about it, just looking stuff up, NAS related even. But it's all depends on how you get it set up. Myself, I'd probably end up going with Linux, but I can do that. Not everybody can. Not everybody has the knowledge or the ability to. But even with Windows, you can do it and get it set up correctly, because you can even set them up to where it all shows up as one drive, even in Windows. Or you can even use a RAID controller to set it up that way. It just depends. There's a lot of options for it.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's just finding what works best for you and what you feel most comfortable with.
Sorry about that. I had a phone call.
It's all good.
But of course, if you're setting up, like a Plex server and you're doing it off a local file server or PC style NAS, then you wouldn't necessarily have to set it up as to where it appears as a single drive across multiple, because you can handle that in your software. I've done that basically in the server setups I got right now, across multiple servers. And as far as to use it, you don't even notice it. And it's nice to have a set it and forget it, but that's just, to me, that's my problem with it. If I do that, I forget it. And if I have to periodically keep an eye on things space wise and update the configuration here or there, that's fine for me because I enjoy that. I like doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it doesn't bother me. Like I said, everybody's different and teach their own what they prefer. But yeah, it's there's ways to do it, and there's a lot of different ways to do it. So
Yeah, there's plenty of options. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I still have not, and I don't know that I will anytime soon, just because of the where we're at right now and all that. But I've got the 3 motherboards and 3 process. I mean, I got everything put together, 3 computers. But I really think I'm gonna for sure do one into a server, or local, some type of local backup or local server.
yeah.
And I think I'm gonna make one into Android, and the third I have no clue.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I've even debated looking into, like, with that fractal node case, basically disassembling a micro PC, putting in that, and then having the separate power supply to power the drives, which then I can go with a lower. I don't have to have such a high end power supply for the hard drives, and having that separate on the system with a master on off switch for it.
Yeah.
That's easily doable. And the nice thing about that is, as far as the motherboard, that's minimal hardware and electricity for that.
Yeah.
You don't have to. You don't have the larger setup for the cooling and everything else on the motherboards. They have just the single fan in them, and then when you add in the additional fans you're going to have for the cooling for the drives, you end up being able to save a little bit that way. As far as then, that's just going to add the extra airflow to help keep that system even cooler. As far as the motherboard, because they're designed to run on that minimal space. So there's options. That's one thing I was considering.
For sure.
And the funny thing is, you could probably even mount the micro in, as far as almost the entire PC right inside that thing. Just because of how small they are, and go from there. But I don't know if I'd want to go quite that route with it. But there's ways. I mean, there's different ways to try different things for it.
Yeah, and we was on the topic of being like energy efficient, and hey, perhaps if people are looking to start out, a lot of people like the idea of having a system based around the AMD Ryzen. Those 2200Gs or 2400G, and then you can set up like a system in the ITX form factor that has like 4 cores or around 8 threads, and the watts is below 100, and that's doable. If you want to start off the research and start small sort of and build your way up, you can get like, and it will have an integrated GPU inside the system. It can handle multiple transcodes simultaneously. And if you want to go the pre-built route, get one of those those Optiplex ones. Would you recommend mine? Or off of Dell or off of Amazon?
You could. I mean,
yeah.
Now, are you looking as far as for just base PC or something for the local storage?
Just for like a local storage for the server.
Yeah, I mean, you could start out with those.
Yeah.
And use an external drive or a docking station with it, even as far as to get used to it and to learn it, and to play around. If you keep an eye open, I don't know about right now because of COVID, but
right,
a lot of areas, especially around capitals, have surplus locations where they sell the computers from the state that have been decommissioned. They come without a hard drive and memory. All you got to do is buy a hard drive and memory for them. And a lot of times you can get them computers, as far as the tower itself, for like $25. There's a place right up the road here where they do that in West Virginia, here in Dunbar. I don't know if they still do it, but at one time I'd bought probably 30 computers from them and refurbished them. $25 a pop. And all I had to do is buy the hard drive and the memory for them. They had the processor and everything else. So, definitely keep, you can keep your eye open to find stuff like that all the time. I refurbish computers up all the time, so I'm usually snagging them here and there as I get time. I'm building a micro today. It's the one for Deathstroke. And I finally got the hard drive in. I've got it imaged. I just got to get everything set up on it, and then I can ship it out probably Monday, I'm hoping. But I got that put together for him, and that's one of the surplus ones I got. And it's about it's only 4 years old.
Okay.
And I put memory in it, and it's got a 512 solid state in it. That's flying along really nice. Set up Windows 10 Enterprise on it and all that stuff. Got all that going. And I probably got $100 in it. 150, something like that total. So, it's very possible to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
It just depends on what you can find in your area. And them surplus locations for the state, they don't advertise. So you usually have to ask around in order to try to find them.
Part of networking.
Exactly.
Yup. Networking one. Yup.
Yeah. And check too, another thing that has sprung up, a business that has sprung up all over the U.S. Is these places that buy the pallets of returned items from Amazon and stuff like that, and then sell them. We got a place across the river in South Charleston that does that every day of the week. And what they do is, of course, they do it a little bit different now with COVID, but they generally open their doors at a certain time. And like on Saturdays, every single item in all their bins from these pallets is, see, what is it, $5? Doesn't matter what it is. And I've seen people walk out of there with 17-inch laptops.
What?
Absolutely nothing wrong with them.
It sounded like this store named Rex that was by where I lived at. That was here where I lived at. That just closed right before COVID, and I was so mad. There was this warehouse here that was just like that, called Rex.
Yeah, they're popping up everywhere. You're seeing these places everywhere where these companies are buying. What it is they're buying by the truckload. They'll buy an entire semi-trailer full of these pallets of returned items. And, sometimes the items have stuff missing or there's something wrong with them, but they let you test them before you actually purchase them. You just have to get there early, get in line, so you're one of the first people in there so that you can hand pick through there to get the good stuff or the stuff that you want or need. So, you can even find, computer-related stuff there like that. I've seen people walk out of there with hard drives as far as externals. Towers, just all, and dishes and dish racks. Anything and everything you can imagine is in there. I've got a 100-foot LED light system that I got from there that I paid $5 for. And when I looked it up on Amazon, they were $89 at the time.
Whoa.
So that's one of them things. It's really nice to try to find and try your hand at it. People that work that have booths at the flea markets and all around here, you see them down there all the time.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah.
I used to go to them all the time in Alabama.
Yep. And they usually, the ones that are open 7 days a week, each day it's less and less. Like Saturday is usually their big day. That's when it's like $5 an item. And then on Friday, it's like a quarter an item. But it's all the stuff that's left, from the previous Saturday that people's been going through every day. So you're probably not going to get anything worth a crap. But there's people that go there almost every day and check it out and get stuff.
Yeah, see what they need.
Yeah,
it never hurts. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And if it's a place that's not far from you, I mean, it's worth it.
Hey, take care, JJ. Appreciate you.
Yep.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, that's just another example.
Have a great day, JJ.
It's knowing what's around you. That way you can get stuff.
Latif said, yeah.
Yeah, they had a store just like this called Rex, just like that here called Rex. And
Yeah, they're everywhere now, girl.
And making sure so bad when they closed, they didn't even close permanently. They closed temporarily right before Rex closed. I mean, right before COVID, but it was supposed to be temporarily to remodel to expand, but then COVID hit.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Oh, I'm sure another business or them may be back at one point.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I mean, that's how it usually goes. But like I said, you're seeing them everywhere. I mean, everywhere.
And you were right. You get the stuff like that for next to nothing, and that was like my favorite place to go.
Yeah,
it was open twice a week on Wednesdays and Saturdays. And
yeah,
like you better be there when that place open on Wednesdays and Saturdays. You better be there and
be like ready 2 hours early.
Up. Exactly. Be ready to load up. Get somebody with a truck and be ready to load up.
Yep. And then there's stuff next to nothing. Then there's the places that sell it by the pallet. You just bid on pallets and buy the pallets.
Yeah.
That's what I
Good morning, Mr. James.
And I would get a pallet full of Dell computers for like $250, and it'd have like 30 laptops on it with all kinds of things wrong with them. And by the time I said and done, I'd have like 10 fully functional laptops. Repiecing stuff, refurbing it myself, and then I'd sell them for anywhere from, depending on what they were, from 75 to 150. But when you got like 10, 15 of them, there you go. And I would keep them, and as I get other pallets, I'd eventually go through the stuff and have it completely scavenged and would have to get rid of it. But computers is my life. I enjoy it, so that was what I did with them. But it's worth it too for the everyday person to try to get some stuff to see if they can get some stuff they need on the super cheap.
Yeah,
that's all part of it, about trying to save money, especially
exactly.
Now.
They've got show A&E that I used to watch all the time. The from the U-Hauls, where you go to the where you go and bid on Storage Wars with Storage Wars.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I mean,
same difference.
There's all kinds of things out there that you can do to try to save money now. Where ours here, Octavia, is called Treasure Hunt, is what the name of ours here is. As far as where they got the bins that are from the truckloads, and most of them, they don't advertise on TV. They advertise on Facebook. That's where you find them.
Yeah, ours do too. Ours is on Facebook, and ours is on Free Cycle, places like that. That where I told you about paper.
Yeah,
places like that.
Yeah, don't go looking for them on Craigslist. I'm just saying.
No.
Why?
Sure. You'll find people like Marcos.
What?
Oh,
you talking mess?
I got to make sure you're still there and paying attention.
No, I'm grabbing stuff right now. That's why I'm muted.
Okay.
Marcos is data hoarding.
That's what I do.
Is that
data hoarding.
A new soap in my Plex, and I'm missing an episode.
You and
So
them soap operas. You love your
I'm
soap
looking for it.
operas.
Look.
I
Here's the
hate
thing to
soap
know,
operas.
but
Good
data
morning, Miss
hoarders, whether it's
Blackbird.
soap operas, drama, we don't care. We got a hoard.
No,
Hey.
well, Ken,
I
my
got
soaps,
everything.
my soaps are all Spanish soaps, so I really don't mind about. I really don't care about the English ones.
But
Yeah,
you
I
live in
mean,
America.
it's versatile. I mean, y'all know what.
but Sharon, I grew up on the Spanish soaps. I didn't grow up
Ah,
on the English ones.
Okay.
all right. Hey, sure
This
thing,
is our
bro.
Telegram group, and our rules of our Telegram group is that you must have a picture icon. It doesn't matter if it's your picture, just a picture of your pet, or a general picture, but it must be a picture. If you do not have a picture icon, you will get booted out. So make sure you will be warned and then booted out. So you won't just get booted out. You should be warned and then booted out. So make sure you have a picture icon. But then join our Telegram group. Make sure that you click that thing that you're not a bot, because we do have bots in there. So make sure you click that you're not a bot. Then make sure you read the pin posts, because there are rules in our Telegram group. And when you join our Telegram group, we want you to enjoy. We want you to enjoy yourself, treat people the way you like to be treated and stuff. And within joining our Telegram group, you are welcome to post lives. If someone in our community go live and it's a positive live and stuff, you are welcome to post lives. If someone go live, you're welcome to post videos. If someone in our community has a video that's within our community that's teaching stuff like that. And those are the rules of our Telegram group. And make sure that you're respectful. Did I miss anything?
That was correct.
No.
Okay.
You did well. What's up, Blammo?
Mhm.
Morning.
Hey, Blammo.
I'm gonna
Hello,
put
can you hear
Blammo's
me?
Telegram group in the chat now.
Yes. Blammo has a Telegram as well as a YouTube channel.
Blammo, post your channel in a private chat so I can save it to my notes.
Alrighty.
Give a chance.
Okay, I did post it
Alright.
earlier.
Yeah.
This
You
is
do
our-
see them advertised even on YouTube as far as for that.
Oh, yeah, yes.
You see
I've
them
seen
places
some of them.
everywhere. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The pallet places, they're not as big as the other ones have gotten, but as far as how many there is, but the pallet place usually services like a region, like the place where you get the pallets here now. It'd be about a 50-minute drive for me on the interstate, but still, I mean, that's worth it when you consider what you can get from them.
Oh, yeah.
All right, cool.
This is our Facebook group. With our Facebook group, you must answer the 3 questions in order to get into our Facebook group. Once you get into our Facebook group, you must read the pin post, and you must have a picture icon. It doesn't necessarily have to be a picture of yourself, but it must be a picture. It could be a picture of your pets. It could be just a general picture. But you must have a picture icon. You'll be warned if you don't have one, and then you will be removed if you do not have a picture icon. And within joining our Facebook group, you may post if someone goes live. If it's something within helping the community, you may post that, and you may also post if someone if someone puts up a video that's decent, and if it's something within helping the community. Also, we ask that you be respectful and treat people the way you want to be treated within our Facebook group.
Octavia, you caught me. You caught me red-handed. Whoa.
But
He said, copy and paste. Laughing.
yep. Okay, Latifah has a question from
Haven't messed with either one, to be honest. I mean, you walk in my house, most of my stuff's hardwired.
Good morning, DJ Flesh.
That's because you're paranoid.
What's up, DJ
Yeah,
Plus?
well, I don't like having to rely on wireless. I mean, I've got some from Fire Six and all that aren't, but I've got my router. I've got a hub in the basement. Uh, got my flat Ethernet cable ran where I need it, and got a hub on my desk here. My computer's on the desk. Let's see here.
Good morning, DJ Plush.
Several APC backups. I wouldn't call it paranoid, just I like my hardwired connection.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely like my hardwired connections.
Yep, absolutely. I'm the same way.
Brooklyn said, did you check out MS7 Telegram group? Brooklyn said.
Yeah, Brooklyn, I saw it, and Penn sent it to me as well to see to it that I saw it there.
Okay. This is Blambo's YouTube page. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you get all the notifications for when Blambo uploads a video. Also, this is Blambo's Telegram group, and he will tell you the rules of his Telegram group.
You know what? Matter of fact, Brooklyn, with that video you shared, I need to keep an eye open at work because next fiscal, we're doing some server upgrades at work.
Ooh.
And yeah, so I might have to keep an eye on see what we're getting rid of. I mean, I know we're not doing a lot of servers next year because I'm the guy doing the replacement budget, but I'd have to see what we got going out next year.
Belambo, would you like to tell them the rules of your Telegram group?
Rules? Where we're going? We don't need rules.
Belambo may have stepped away, but make sure you have a picture icon. Make sure you read the pin post. It's a mighty long pin post, so when you spare time, read it. If you have to read it, come back and read a little more. Come back and read a little more and stuff. And be respectful in there. And that's basically it. I'm pretty sure he may have bots in there. So if it does have a bot in there, make sure you click you're not a bot.
Yeah, and remember, if you see somebody named Rose, she is a bot. So there's no need to carry on a conversation with her.
Exactly, because I see a lot of people saying that carrying on a conversation with Rose.
I agree.
Yeah.
Rose is a bot, by the way.
And well, in their defense, it's because everybody sets up all them auto responses, so it kind of looks like she is talking to you.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing today, Rose? How's it going?
Oh my God.
Yeah, then Rose responds. It's like, oh, I hope you have a great day. And I'm like, really?
I just chuckle and move on anymore. I've got to please.
Oh, yeah. Well, there was someone last week. I can't remember what channel it was in. I had to DM them. I'm like, you do know Rose is a bot, right? And they're like, what?
I told somebody that too. They was fussing with bot Rose, and I was like, Rose is a bot. And they was like, well, she's so bossy. I'm not going to call the person's name out, but they was really arguing with Rose in our group. And I was like, Rose is not a person, by the way. She's a bot. And they was like, well, she's so bossy. Why does she be bossing so much in y'all's group? You need to tell people that this is a bot and not a person. I said, well, I just told you.
A lot of people don't realize it. I mean, So, and to that question about the AV2000, that's a power line. The power line kits, as long as you're still getting it's best to stick with the same brand, same line. But yes, you can continue to buy them and expand it. Don't be fooled. You don't have to spend $150 on a kit when you buy ones that expand it. Keep the one that's there by your router, and then you can continue to buy them as you need to expand in your house to other rooms, and they'll continue to work with the one that's by your router. so you don't have to have like several in there by your router. You only need the one. And the starter kit, those just come with some of the things that get you going. After that, you can get the expansions where it's just like either one, or if you need 4, buy a 4-pack. Just try to stick with the same ones. That way, it eliminates any compatibility issues for you.
Yeah. That's right, Miss Octavia.
My
We have room
myself,
for.
I like mesh. Instead of boosters and adapters and maybe a Ford mesh.
Yeah, the nice thing about the adapters, if your home has wiring in it that's post the 60s, from the 70s or newer, there's not going to be any issue with it. As far as there should be minimal. I mean, there can be noise in the lines that can impact it, but that's why I always suggest 1970 or newer. Just to eliminate any issues or minimize them anyway. And go from there. So the power line adapters are nice. They're really nice. I've got a few myself. So
Much better than boosters.
Oh, definitely. Although I tell you what, I helped one of our managers at work. I went through upgrading all of our wireless access points in our manufacturing plant to Meraki's, and it wasn't because the old ones had gone out. We were just upgrading to a better, more efficient system. And we found out we could reprogram the access points we had for home use. And I helped him get what he needed to do it. He ended up taking a bunch of them home because he's got a 3-story house.
Yeah.
And did not want to run Ethernet throughout it. And he's got them set up in his house now. And he loves them because, hell, he just got like 6 access points for free.
Yeah.
I'm sure he could provide wireless to about half his neighborhood now.
Wow. Well, I'm going to go ahead and show this Sabrina real quick. And we're going to run through that.
Yeah. I'm going to jump off here. I got to get ready to go pick up the stepson from something. And then get ready for work after that. So appreciate y'all letting me jump on here this morning and ran it first and then go back into nerd mode.
You're welcome. Welcome anytime. You already know
Nerd talk.
All right. Y'all have a good one.
Hey,
Yeah, you too.
You too.
Take care,
All right,
Mike.
take care, Mike.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Okay. We'll run through Sabrina really quickly. A little bit of what we talked about yesterday. Okay, let me click on it. Okay, there it goes. Wait a minute. Okay, this is the Sabrina that we were talking about yesterday. And we found out that on here, on the Sabrina, right here is where you get the type C. If you use the type C, you can add storage to your Sabrina, and, which is a good thing. And you can side load Sabrina. So if you get a type C, like your type C phones, type C adapter, you can add storage to Sabrina. So that's a great game changer. So of course this end goes in your TV. This end is where you will add your type C storage right here. And you will be able to add storage.
So the power goes off of the TV then?
Yeah, you add this right here in your TV. You put this part in your TV.
Yeah.
And this is where your Type C adapter will go. And then you can add your storage to the other end of your Type C adapter. So and you will do it just like you would do a shield. You will become you go into your settings and then you go in there 7 times and become a developer. And that's how you'll add and that's how you'll be able to side load, jailbreak, whatever you want to call it, to be able to add your storage. You do it the same exact way that you do it in Video Shield.
And the TV.
And the TiVo, yeah, and the TiVo. Right. Anybody have any anybody on the panel have anything you want to add?
Nope.
No.
No.
Okay. So this is how you'll be able to jailbreak it. You do it the same exact directions that you do a shield, except for you can use a Type C adapter to add your storage.
And if nobody knows how to become a developer on the Android devices, it's pretty simple. If you
So the
find,
different
if you find the software information, go to look for the build,
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Paper.
and then you just click on or tap on the build 7 times, and you will see a message, pretty quick, and then you will see a message that says you are now a developer. That's how you turn on developer options.
Correct. Yeah, that's how you will sideload your Chrome cast. Also, these are the stores that you can get your Chromecast from: the Google Store, Best Buy, Walmart, and Target are the stores, and these are the colors that are available. Then I'm going to stop sharing again so I could put up this other article that I want to show about the or let me see if it's on this one. I want to show you guys the Ethernet cord, because they also have an Ethernet cord that I was showing yesterday, an article I had found out, because you're going to have to pay an additional $20 if you want to hardwire it. Now you can have it Wi-Fi, but you also will need to hardwire it. I mean, you not need to, but you can have the option to hardwire it. So let me stop sharing so I can find the article real quick for you. One second. So yes, so that was good news. And like I said, with you being able to sideload it and being able to add storage, like a game changer. That was very good news to hear that yesterday. Very good news in hearing that yesterday, because for people, educational purposes, that wants to resell it or whatever.
I'm not going to be getting one Octavia.
Are you not thinking about getting a Chromecast?
Nah, I don't really have any use for it.
You don't want Sabrina fighting with Alexa?
No, girl fights are not fun to watch. I mean,
Yeah.
especially not when it's verbal, Marco. It's not when it's verbal.
One second.
But you gotta admit they're fun to watch.
I don't know, Marcos.
Yeah. One second. I strode past it too fast.
Yeah, they have what is it? 3 colors: the blue, pink, and white. Is that?
Yeah, I
Mhm.
think I'll just look it up because I strode past it and I can't really find it. So I'll just
Yeah,
look it
the
up.
pink, blue. Yeah.
The pink, blue, and the white are the 3 colors that they
Kind
have.
of like pastel looking.
Pardon me? Yeah, pastel, yeah.
Pastel, yeah.
Which is let me see if it already has it saved in my search.
They
Okay, so
look really pretty behind your TV. I mean, just saying. Hey, I mean your remote will look pretty, I guess. As far as the device, I mean,
okay, Blackboard's edge, or the pink one.
yeah.
Okay. I assume you're getting the pink one too, Sharon.
Or blue.
Blue. Okay.
I think I want the pink one if I do get one.
You want the pink one?
Either one, huh?
Paper?
Yeah.
White.
Why?
Yeah.
Ain't got to worry about another man taking it.
So you don't have to worry about another man taking it.
Whoa.
Hey, funny story about that. My father-in-law, that was his reason. He everything he had, like he would go to the beach, or whatever. He would have, pink swimming trunks, pink, lighter, pink shoelaces, just because, no, he knew he felt safe that nobody would steal his stuff.
I know. Let me see if I can find it back in this article, the same one we were in earlier. I'll try it one more time. Yeah, the Ethernet basically looks like a plug. It looks like the plug. And so
Richard Starr, it's 7, I'm pretty sure. 10, do you know for sure if it's 7 or 9 times you got to hit on?
Yeah, it's 7.
7,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think it's 7.
I just did it on my
it's
phone.
7 times to
yesterday,
become a
so-
developer.
That's what I was
7
thought.
times.
Yeah, I was pretty sure it was 7.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, it's 7 times.
Good morning, Andre.
One more if I don't find it this time. Let me just get it for this morning. But you just have to.
You kind of scared me, Lynn.
But
I forgot.
it is 20. Pardon me?
I said you kind of scared me, Blamo. I forgot you were here. He's so quiet.
Yeah.
I
Like
know.
be so quiet.
Very quiet.
How we talk when needed, right?
Hey, that's
Yeah.
so you muting until needed, huh?
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah, that's understandable.
If I have to, I'll start talking to myself in the chat just so I can unmute for a minute.
Yeah.
See, my thing is pulling up. Try one more time. See. Oh, okay. Let me see. Event Hub. Welcome, introducing. But the Ethernet, like I said, it looks like a plug and stroke over here. It's $20 for additional and like for a reseller, like I was saying yesterday, if you're going to be a reseller, it's best to get everything.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and get the whole 9. Or if you're a tester, if you're not even a reseller, but you're a tester, then just go ahead and get everything, because you want to make sure you have everything. If you're displaying stuff and you're testing it and you're showing it, go ahead and pay the additional $20, which is going to come up to about $70, so that you can have everything. No, it probably will be worth it to have everything.
I like it.
Mhm.
Get everything.
Pardon me?
Wait, hold
I
up.
like it.
Question.
Where I can get everything.
Wait, hold up. Quick question. You said the total cost of everything is how much again?
70.
Well,
70?
if you get the Ethernet cord because you want to hardwire it, then it's going to be $70, because it's $50 just for the Chromecast, and then if you decide to hardwire, it's going to be additional $20 just to get the
Equipment.
to buy the Ethernet cord.
I mean, you can find though. Well, it's not going to be in the kit, but you know, I was going to say you can find Ethernet adapters, USB-C to Ethernet. You know, somewhat at decent prices too.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't know if other, they may find, you may find where you could just get a different Ethernet cord to go with it, but the one that they're advertising, but it's pre-orders now. The Ethernet cord, they showed a picture for what I showed yesterday, but here it is. I finally found the article after forever.
Good morning,
But
Sam.
the Ethernet cord, so I'm finna reshare my screen. I'm sorry it took me so long to find the article. I guess I should have sent it to myself so it would have been saved already. Okay. This is the let's scroll down. This is the Ethernet cord right here. This is how the Ethernet cord looks. And as you see, you could pre-order it for $20. So this is the Ethernet cord, but like I said, you don't have to hardwire it, but if you choose to hardwire it and you want to have the whole experience, then and if you're a reseller, probably if you display it and if you do like Ken do, showing it, you probably want to go ahead and pre-order it for the $20 additional dollars. This is how the Ethernet cord looks.
I've never seen one
Anybody have any comments
before.
This is the article I found the other day.
Ethernet. Okay. Well, gives you an additional option.
It's kind of unique it being site to unplug like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, it's different. I like the design of that. It works.
So you don't have to. It's not like you have to buy an additional. I mean, you do have to buy an additional piece, and I think that's just kind of messed up that they charge an additional $20. But
I mean, Amazon did the same thing, though.
Yeah, I guess so. They're gonna find a way to get every penny.
I don't know that I've seen any dongles that had Ethernet already built into the dongle. I'm trying to think and I can't think of any. I mean, does anybody else know of any dongles that have USB actually built into it? Or not USB, but Ethernet.
This is how the Ethernet looks, and this is the and I will go ahead and put this in the side chat. Well, actually, I forgot I'm on my page. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the chat if anybody wants to order this. If they want to pre-order this along with their device. I'll go ahead and put it in the chat. This is once again how the Ethernet looks. If you decide you want to hardwire your Chromecast.
That is kind of nice that they put it in the actual power adapter, though. I mean, makes it a little bit simpler than what like the Fire Sticks adapter is and things like that. You know, you don't have 7,000 wires hanging from the actual dongle.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, but for all it'd be $70, you know, and or you could tell people, you know, leave it up to them, even as a you know, hey, if you decide you want to get it hardwired, just go ahead and pay the additional 20, you know. But it comes automatically Wi-Fi, as they usually do. So yeah.
Yeah, that was an old comment. Sharon asked when I was talking about
Oh, okay.
7 times to become a developer. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 7 times to become a developer. Right.
Update.
Any other comments? So I felt like now for sure, because I was like yesterday when I originally heard that you couldn't side load, I was like, I don't know if I wanted to get Sabrina anymore, but at the same time, I was like, in a way, it's still kind of worth it because other than I mean, I don't know that was really worth it completely because you couldn't side load it. But then when I found out, hey, yes, you could side load it. You just do it the same way you do the Shield. Then found out you could add additional storage on it. All you got to do is get a Type-C adapter.
Yeah.
Game changer. So do you think it's worth getting the Sabrina? I know you said you're not going to get it, but in the future, maybe, or you think you may get it for being a Christmas coming up, you think you may get it as for a present for somebody? Being that the holidays are coming up, paper?
I mean, that's possible. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to rule it completely out on getting one. I don't know that I'm in quite the rush to get one like
right now.
like I did with the TiVo. I mean, you know, because of all the issues that were with the TiVo, and I don't know that I'm really in no hurry to get one, you know, to use right now. So, but as far as getting it later on, I'm not going to rule that out at all. You know, depending on how everyone else likes it when they test it and see what kind of bugs or if there is any, and you know all that. Then I'll go from there. But you know, most of the people that I deal with, you know, everybody loves their Fire Sticks, and you know, it's a great gift. You know, but I'm not going to rule it out.
Okay. Versadai had a question. I do not know. It says, does anyone know what speed with the Ethernet adapter if it controls like an Amazon one?
I don't know. I didn't even know they had the Ethernet adapter for the Chromecast until Sharon just now showed it. Does it give any specs on
Yeah,
it?
I read the article the day before yesterday, and about the or was it yesterday morning? Yesterday morning, I read about the Ethernet, and I meant to mention it on yesterday morning's show, but then I was like, oh, okay, I'll talk about it this morning. The Ethernet
Did it give any specs?
on the Ethernet adapter.
Mm-hmm.
I could pull it back up. Let's see. But I'll have to. I need some. I'll put it back up. Well, 1 second. I'll have to be right back. Sorry.
That's fine.
So I'll take over for a second.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. actually now to see. Let's see. Okay, let me see if it says any specs. Ethernet. It doesn't give any specs on it. It just says that it will be launching. It's ready for pre-order. It's supposed to be launching today for pre-order. That's all it says. It gives the countries that's going to be available in, but no specs at all on it yet that I can find. I would hope that it would be gig land, but I don't know for sure. I can't say for sure. I mean, I was hoping kind of that the one for the Fire Stick was going to be gig, but it's not either. On a good note, I mean, if you want to, I'm sure you could go the alternate route and buy a USB-C hub and just get an Ethernet adapter through that. I don't know that. Sorry about that. Yeah, doorbell. But yeah, I don't know that.
Yeah.
It could
I'm
be.
pulling up the 9 to 5 again. Let me see if we can find on the.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at.
Okay. Oh, you found there's something on it.
There is no specs. All it says is that.
And plus, with it being pre-order, it's not completely out, so they're probably not going to
Right.
show you too much information on it because it's
Right.
on pre-order right now. So it's probably not going to be too much information on it as of yet. So we're probably going to have to wait till it just comes. The more that it rolls out, because like I said, right now it's just pre-order for it. So maybe they'll let us know in the coming weeks, days, whatever on it.
Yeah, I'd say within the next week or two, it'll probably give some specs. But again, like I said, even if not, there's other ways.
People testing it, they'll probably once they buy it, but since it's on pre-order, once they get it, they'll be able to tell us more too. I tell you, sorry.
All kinds of stuff going on this morning in the backgrounds with us. But yeah, I mean, even if it's not gig capable, I mean, there are alternate routes that you can take to make something gig capable. That's the good news. I mean, but so it's just a matter of what they release, what kind of information they release along the lines as the release date rolls up on it. But you think it'll be gig or like the rest of them? Blammo.
I'm not even sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I mean, I would hope that they would go with the gig land, but
Hopefully.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I think they'll probably go with the gig.
Yeah, correct, Ronster. Just doesn't say any specs on it at all for if it's gig land or 10100 or what it is. So, hey, TK, what's going on, brother?
Yeah.
Did everybody leave us?
Hello?
Oh, okay.
I'm getting more coffee.
Oh,
Okay. Let me see. It says, roster says, trying to click on what he said. Google will sell an internet adapter for his new Android Power Chromecast. Yes, that's the one we just showed a few minutes ago.
yeah.
In fact, I'm finna try to show it again. Let me see if I can find the article again. Well, actually, when I find the article, I'll share my screen again. Let me see if I can find the article again with it because it took me a minute to find it the first time. So let me see if I can find the article again.
Yeah, I have it pulled up, Sharon.
Let's
If you want
see.
to share my screen real quick, I already have it pulled up.
Okay, yeah, but you go ahead, yeah, because I have to. Okay, I'll click on yours then when you're ready to share your screen.
Let me.
Good morning, Tara. How are you this morning? Good morning, Richard Starr.
All right, there
Okay,
we
I'm
go.
gonna put on you. Click on you.
Yeah. So yeah, right here it is. But again, like I said, it doesn't give. There's no specs on it that I found anywhere. I mean, when you look it up, yeah, you can find all kinds of specs on the old Ethernet adapters that they had, but
Are those the only ones
I'm
probably
back.
going to work on a Chromecast, or will you be able to use any other ones on a Chromecast? Is what I'm wondering.
are the old ones going to work on the new Chromecast?
No, I'm asking, are you going to be able to use any other ones, or are them the only ones that are going to be able to work on the new Chromecast? I'm pretty sure if somebody finds a way to use another one on there, they're not going to be buying that $20 one.
Oh yeah, I'm almost positive. I mean, you'll be able to go from USB-C to, that's on there. I mean, I don't know.
But the USB-C is for the additional storage, right? Because these are just the Ethernets, which you're showing now, that for if you want to hardwire it. But the USB-C is that for the additional storage, right? Because that's what we were talking about. You can use the USB-C for additional storage.
Okay, so the power. So yeah, so you can just get, an adapter then probably just for where the power plugs into the Chromecast. Then same way that went with the Fire Stick. If they're running the Ethernet into the power there on the power adapter, then that's how they're doing it anyway. It's just
Okay.
running a different way. It's pretty much got that splitter that it built inside of the power adapter, and everything's running through the micro USB where it powers the Chromecast versus being at the actual plug, or at the actual Chromecast having the Ethernet adapter and all that there. I mean, so I would say that you'd be able to do it anyway. Yeah, but I don't know if they don't have the adapter out yet. There may not be a firmware for it yet. So they may roll out a firmware update for the Chromecast when this becomes available. If it wouldn't work already, that I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
But like I said, it doesn't give. In our brief testing, USB hubs are a pain with the new Chromecast. So I don't know what. Let me click on it, see what it says. You can use a USB-C hub with the new Chromecast for Ethernet and more. But okay, so there you go. But it's not easy. So it has to be if you're going to use the USB-C hub, then it has to have the right amount of power going to it, or it will not work.
Wow.
So he used an Anchor USB-C hub, U-Green Ethernet adapter, and a 36-watt power adapter, which everything together cost more than the Chromecast did.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So then the other person said it worked with a 60-watt power supply, but
Morning, D. Johnson.
This person says, personally, I'd say it's worthwhile to pony up for a Shield if you really want Ethernet and some USB ports.
Team Green.
That's right.
Team Green.
So, yeah, that's kind of interesting. So that might be some of those bugs I was talking about that, I don't care to deal with like I did with the TiVo.
Yeah. You can expect them.
Yep, exactly. And I didn't enjoy having them for the first 2 months that I had my TiVo. So
I didn't either. I had the hardest time even setting up my TiVo when I first got it.
yeah, so yeah, my lesson was learned, and I don't want to. I actually my TiVo. It's still just sitting actually on top of the dresser. I haven't had it plugged in for, I don't know, 2 months now, 3 months. I didn't really. I mean, I have the Shield, so I didn't really have any use to keep it plugged in where I was at, with my TV and everything. And Plastic Fork, she did not like it. So it's
So we got
kind of
disconnected.
fat. Yeah. I mean, it's
Morning, Philip Cape Dave.
just kind of sitting there, Morning, Philly Cable Dave.
What's up,
Morning,
Philly?
Mike Forte.
What's up, Michael?
D. Johnson, good morning. So yeah, that's that's part of the reasoning for me wanting to wait on the Chromecast.
Yeah.
Miss Octavia, what?
Cover your ears. Uh-oh.
What's she?
I don't know what's.
Cover your ear for what, Miss Octavia?
Yeah, Miss Octavia, what's going on?
Why are you covering your ears, Pan?
He said cover.
Good morning, Sandy.
Good morning, Miss Sandy B.
Yeah, that's a good question, Sharon.
What is she? I think it would be.
Yeah, I think so too, Richard. Sorry, but I guess some people wired is definitely better, but I know that knowing Google and the Chromecast family, their Wi-Fi chips that they've put in their Chromecast, I don't know that they've ever been bad. So I kind of agree with that. I think it's going to be fine without the adapter too. Yeah.
Morning, Philly.
Yeah, like I said, the adapter to me mostly should be for a person that has
Game
um that's going to be a reseller or somebody who does a lot of presenting of it.
or or
Mm-hmm.
or for the Stadia that they're rolling out later.
But wouldn't don't they got their own version of Stadia though? Paper.
Well, Google, I mean, Stadia is Google, but the Chromecast is going to be able to support it, and so having if you're going to be doing gaming, then yeah, wired's definitely a topic of interest for gamers, but especially on something like that. So I think that if you're going to be doing that with it, and maybe that's why they're rolling out. They decided to roll out the Ethernet adapter, and it's in the works. It might come out the same time, around the same time that, or right before Stadia. It gets released on there. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that's he said. Oh, why he said NVIDIA Shield. Okay, that's why she said cover your ears, Pin,
Because of the shield.
because he said NVIDIA Shield.
All I said was Team Green.
And how much he
Mhm.
loves Team Green.
I'm down with Team
Mhm.
Green. Know that.
Well, I guess we're finna get ready to do our winding down because it's getting to be that magic time. And we like to thank everyone who came out and blessed their piano, but we're going to start with Marcos.
Thanks for having me. Thank everybody for coming. Have a good morning, night, afternoon. Adios, Miss Arteria. Adios, Miss Nell. Adios, Southern Tech Girl. And see you all next time.
Lamo.
Thanks for, like I always say, thanks for having me on. Have a great weekend. Be safe and enjoy the rest of your week. Have a good one.
Pepper Plate.
As always, thank you, Marcos. Thank you, Blamo, for coming on with us, and thank you everybody in the chat for coming out, supporting, and sticking around with us every day. And make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, so you can click on all, so you never miss any of the shows. And everybody have a great weekend. Be safe. Much love. Peace.
Pen.
Hey, I want to thank everybody for coming out for today's morning show. Thank God it's Friday. We appreciate everybody who come through. Support MS7. Love everybody. All the supporters in the background. And hey, till next time, peace out. Take care.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming out. I'd like to thank Madia for blessing our piano, for Lambo and Marcos for blessing our piano. Make sure you check out all the shows today. Make sure you check out JJ's show at 12 o'clock Central and at 1 o'clock Eastern. And also, we would like to pray for Ian. Just got news that he's in the hospital and he's not doing well. So make sure, so our thoughts and prayers are definitely with Ian. We're praying for God's speed with recovery and put your arms around him and that everything goes okay with him. So our prayers are definitely with Ian. Also followed by Next Level Tech. He'll be having a show around 3:30 today. So make sure you check out his show at 3:30, followed by the Butcher Show, Streaming Matters, which Penn will be on. And UK Turks will also be on that show. And he may have some more guests. So make sure you check out Streaming Matters at 5 today on the Butcher's channel. So make sure you check out all them shows. And Kim may have a late show today. So he usually does a late show on Fridays. So keep out everybody's channels in mind. Also, once again, definitely prayers for Ian and stuff while he's in the hospital. We're praying that he has
Yeah, for
speedy
sure.
recovery.
Mm.
Yup,
Prayers are
sure.
definitely.
Thoughts and prayers.
Um,
And yeah, also I'm sorry I forgot to thank Mod Dib for coming on. So thank you, Mod, too.
yes.
Yep,
Yeah.
shout out everybody.
Yeah, other than that, enjoy your weekend and keep in mind everybody the shows are live this afternoon. And we'll see you Monday on the MS7 Morning Show.
Stay
Bye.
deadly, folks.
Bye.
Yes, they did.